What's up, everybody? So, I just want to expose this romance scams. There's people out here that are targeted by people in foreign countries. There's people out here that are actually forced to scam us in America. Did you know in Cambodia and other countries like that, they have like these camps where they threaten people? They take their cell phone and they threaten them, they beat them, and they hold them for ransom until they get enough money from their family members to set them free. And while they're being held ransom, they're forced to try to scam people in America. So they're actually taking people's photos. It may be a good looking man or good looking female, and they're actually preying on folks. There's so many people that get these random text messages out of the blue, like, hey, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, wrong person. And maybe because of you're lonely or you're vulnerable, you may respond. And then these scams can take a while. It could take months. The people are patient because they're in these countries that are poor and their families can't get them out right away. They can't pay that ransom right away. So it may take several months for their family to get the money up to free their loved ones from being held. So it may take several months. And these people are beaten and they're forced to try to scam Americans and prey on Americans. So it starts off simple conversation, could be photos involved like that. You start to get emotional attachments with these people. And these people would just begin to tell you things and make you feel good. Like, I miss you, or thinking about you. They may send photos of them. You start to fall in love and start to get feelings for the person. Then out of the blue, they'll start to tell you about an investment opportunity. Start to tell you like, hey, I made such and such money from crypto. I made and such and such money from this or that. And then you'll probably start to get interested. They'll have you to invest. You may see that, hey, the first investment may work because they do something behind the scenes. Then you feel led to invest more. And this is where the scheme happens. They'll take your whole life savings. There's so many people that got caught up into these romance schemes. Please be careful. So I want to give you some signs of romance scams that we can be cautious about. So sometimes it can move quick. It can start with a vague conversation. You didn't contact them, they start initiating contact with you. Short conversations, you really don't know much about them, but everything is just lies. They start to ask for personal information early on, randomly. Maybe they have poor grammar, poor spelling. Maybe they avoid meeting in person, meeting on camera. They send exaggerated and scripted messages, romantic messages. Then they start asking you for money. It could be something crazy like, oh my gosh, I just got arrested. Something to pull on your heartstrings. Oh my God, my family this happened, this happened. Whoa. And because you spent months emotionally invested in this person and you believe it's someone that you like, you'll start trying to get money. There's people that have given millions of dollars to these schemes and these scammers. Please be careful. Maybe they're asking for money for medical bills, travel expenses, and you see it just never works. When you go to the social media, you may see a lack of photos, inconsistent stories, just stuff that's not adding up. So we have to protect ourselves. We have to start doing our research. You need to start verifying people, these profiles on multiple platforms, because sometimes people can steal people's photos. Verify these people. Be cautious about sharing personal information. Don't send money to someone you haven't met. If you haven't met in person, don't send them money. Report suspicious activity to these platforms or authorities. You can report them to the Federal Trade Commission. You can report them to the Internet Crime Compliance Center. You can report them to your local authorities. So there's people that have gotten on Christian dating apps. Try to use a reputable dating app. But even with those, you just gotta be careful. So please, you guys, stay prayed up, stay discerning, and be careful out here because it's people that's praying and hurting vulnerable people.